Hey guys, what's up? It's Queen Crispy with another video for independent Scentsy consultant with Scents by Christine. And today I'm going to be talking about the different types of warmers that we have in our catalog. So we have all kinds of warmers in our catalogs. We got like pages and pages of warmers in the catalog. And so we've got lots of different types of them, so I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. So the main types of warmers that we have are our minis, our full size, and our element warmers. And so I'm gonna kind of show you each one of those. So I'm gonna start with the mini warmers. Sorry, I'm just kind of flipping through my catalog here. So we have the mini warmers here. I have the mini warmers here. So these two are both in the current catalog. So this is Wildlife. And so whenever you order a mini warmer, it'll come with this kind of base. And so this can be plugged in. And so this comes with your regular, just plugs directly into the wall outlet. But there is a button here just on the top, and you can press that button and it'll rotate to a sideways or an upside down orientation, and you'll kind of hear it click and it locks in place. So if you have a upside down or sideways outlet, you are covered with these. So we have the two types of the mini warmers. We have the glass and the ceramic. We do have the one metal mini warmer. As of right now, we'll probably have more metal warmers in the future for the minis, but right now we just have the one. And so this is how they look. So this is Radiate Positivity. Kind of hard to see. And so when this one turns on, it glows. So this is just like a porous ceramic, and it has little holes in the back, so you get some light out of there. And this one is brand new. I haven't used it yet. I just received this as a gift for attending our world tour in Toronto on the weekend. And so this comes with the same kind of base. So it has the same setup, but the ceramic and the glass warmers do have kind of a different kind of setup. So with the ceramic warmers, they just have these little notches that you line up. So the bulb, every warmer comes with the appropriate size bulb. So all of the mini warmers take a 15-watt bulb. And so it's just this little guy here. So all of the bulbs that will provided are Scentsy bulbs. So these may look like the regular bulbs, like Christmas lights or whatever that you can get at Home Depot or Home Hardware, but they will not work correctly for your warmer. And if anything happens to your warmer or anything like that, it will void your warranty. All of the warmers and all of our products come with a lifetime manufacturer's warranty. So if your toggle switch goes out or anything like that, Scentsy will cover that for you. But if you break your warmer, like you drop it on the floor, or if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, if you put the wrong light bulb or put not wax in there or anything like that, it's gonna void your warranty and you will have to buy a new warmer. So with the warmers, so it'll come in a box, and this will be wrapped in bubble wrap usually. So you just screw your bulb in and make sure you have a little plastic ring on here. It should already be on there, and you usually get a spare, but make sure it's on there because that's gonna kind of help secure your warmer in place. And then with these ones, you just look at the little notches on the bottom there, and you just kind of line it up, and you can twist it into place. I totally just twisted it on backwards. There we go. And they also have this little screw here that you can screw up to really hold it in place, but it makes it a little bit harder to take off, which could be a good thing if you're worried about this not being very secure. So that's the ceramic warmer. And we also have a tabletop base that's available sold separately. I do have the glass one that I'll show you, but unfortunately I do not have the ceramic. I will need to order myself a ceramic tabletop base. So you can just display these tabletop. It has the same setup. So the ceramic has the notches and the glass tabletop base has the same setup for this warmer. So that's why I'll show you that they're different. So that's the ceramic warmers. Well, the ceramic mini. And the glass here. So with the glass ones, it's just screws right off. And so you'll see it just has these little divots here and they screw right on. And there is a rubber band that sits in there. So just make sure your band is in there because that's gonna stop your warmer from wobbling or anything like that. Same idea, your bulb just screws right in. So I have my glass tabletop base here, and I will plug it in to show you. Oops. There we go. Oh, broken. Okay, there we go. And so with the same idea, you just screw it right on. And then you just have your toggle switch. And there you go. So that is the Wildlife Mini, and it's on a tabletop base. I'll turn this off so you can get it. So it's actually pretty bright for such a small warmer. I'm trying to hold it so you can kind of see without all the stuff. I'll turn it off and so you can kind of see all the details. So you've got trees and a little deer family, and it's like a white frosted glass, and it's got little white speckles on it, so it kind of gives it that snowy look. But you can keep this warmer out all year round, and there is also the full-size version of it as well. So all the mini warmers are $26, and the full-size warmers range anywhere from $33 upwards right now in the current catalog. All of the regular warmers range from $33 to $66, and the licensed warmers are a little bit more. So that's the mini warmers there. And so next I'm going to talk about the element warmers. So the element warmers don't use a bulb. They have sort of a heating hot plate or element, so to speak. So this is the Southwest Splendor warmer. And so this has a little hot plate here. So you don't want to touch this when it's on because you'll probably burn yourself. But you don't, be careful, at least with the dish, like the actual wax. The warmers don't get hot enough that the wax gets hot enough to burn, but I wouldn't recommend touching the hot bulb or the hot plate. So with this warmer, it doesn't light up. It just has the plate, and you have your dish here. So this is a frosted glass dish here. And so all of the newer warmers will have a little number on the dish here. So this one has a little 5. And so this one is just telling you don't put more than 5 cubes in this dish. But I usually just put 1 or 2 cubes in my dish. And so when I say cubes, I mean no more than 5 of these cubes. And this is your normal size bar. And so with this one doesn't light up, so I'm not going to plug it in, but you do have your little red indicator light here that will glow when the warmer is turned on, so you do know that it's on. And so it just looks like that. And this one is so gorgeous. I just recently purchased this warmer, but I've had my eye on this one since I saw it at SFR in Austin, and that's our annual convention for all the consultants. And this is just so beautiful. It's just like a silver, and it's got all this beautiful etching, and it's got like the little turquoise looking gems. and it's so gorgeous. I really love this warmer. So I'll show you another warmer. So the element warmers, some of them are this kind of style where you have your warmer part and your removable dish. Some of them will be all one piece, and so it just depends on the style. Most of them don't light up, but there are some element warmers now that will have an LED in them, so when you turn them on you will get some lighting or anything from that, but it doesn't take a bulb that warms your wax, so that's an element warmer. And so this one is Southwest Splendor, and this one is $53. And so this is another element warmer here. So this is Zen Rock. And so similar to the Southwest Splendor, you have your hot plate right here, and you have your indicator light in the back. And so this is a really cool warmer. I don't know why I waited so long to purchase this, but it's just got like this really good texture. So it actually feels like a legit rock, but obviously it's not very heavy, so it's not a real rock, but they do a great job with the detail on all of these warmers. And so this one is an older warmer, so this one doesn't have a number on the bottom, and it's a smaller dish, so I probably wouldn't put more than 1 or 2 cubes in this dish anyway. I would imagine this one is probably a max of 3, but again, I usually only do 1 or 2. And this one doesn't light up, but you do have your indicator light. And so this one is available also in the current catalog, and this one is $33. And so that's the element warmer. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about is the full-size warmers. And so the full-size, well, technically the element warmers are full-size warmers. They usually tend to be a little bit smaller, but it all depends. Some of the warmers vary in size. There are some of the full-size, when I say full-size, I mean ones that take a bulbs, because some of them are quite small, like this. This is the etched core warmer here, and I believe this one is still available. Let me just double check. Yes, it is, and it is, I think, $40. Yes, this one is $40. And so most of the bulb warmers will take a 20 or 25 watt light bulb, but there are some that will take an Edison 40 watt bulb, and there is the odd warmer that will take the mini 15 watt bulbs. And so with this warmer here, you just have your removable dish, and you have your bulb that screws just in there. And so this one is a 25 watt. So we do have some colored bulbs in the 25 watt only. And so you can kind of play with those, but only in the 25 watt warmer. So remember, do not put a 25 watt bulb in a 20 watt warmer. It will void your warranty. And so that one is this. And so this one just is a etched ceramic. So you've got your holes here, but this one does glow. Some of them will glow and some of them don't. Usually all of the porous ceramic ones, they will give off a soft glow, plus the little light that you're gonna get through any light holes. But there are some of them that don't give off any light except through the light holes, like the dream catcher one that I'll show you in a second. So this is the etched core warmer here. So you can kind of see the little holes reflecting on the wall there. Dust is drawn to them. Turn that one off. And so you can see that one has a nice soft glow. It probably looks a lot brighter than it is on the camera. And then there are some warmers that don't really give off any additional light, like the Dreamcatcher warmer here. And I did show this one in my last video. So with the Dreamcatcher warmer here, this part doesn't give off any light here. The only light you get off of this particular warmer is the little holes in the back. That's my dish shaking around. And so, and just like that, the etched core, you just have your bulb that screws right in. And so when you get your warmer, it'll come with the appropriate size bulb. And so if anything happens to that bulb and you need a new one and you're not sure what size bulb to get, you can always check the little tag on the bottom of your warmer, or it'll also be on your cord there. So make sure you don't remove this tag, because that'll tell you what kind of what kind of wattage bulb. And bulbs are super cheap too. They're only $3, and you can do a bundle for 3 bulbs for $8. And so if you usually need bulbs, you can always contact me or your consultant, because bulbs they usually have on hand, because nobody really wants to wait a week for a light bulb, because you can't use your warmer then, right? So he talks. Hey, Dusty. They keep meowing at me for their dinner, but they don't get fed till 7:30, and it's not even 7 yet. So I'll show you the Dreamcatcher warmer lit up. And so this one, you just get the little light through the holes there. And this one is a new addition to the catalog, and I actually really love it. I love the detail that went into the Dreamcatcher and all that. I kind of want to get a Dreamcatcher tattoo. Sorry, Mom. No, I don't have money for it right now, so I'll have to do some saving up. I'll just have to settle for this beautiful design right now. So that's the Dreamcatcher warmer. And this one has a 4 on the bottom. Yeah, okay, my wax is pretty dry. I had some wax in there. And so there's the warmers. Some of the warmers will be kind of the 2-piece with your warmer and your dish, but there will be some that have like a separate base and your dish sits on top of that. So I do have one warmer here. This one I have on display is the frozen warmer. I kind of feel bad showing you because this one's not available, but this one has your stand that your dish sits on, your bulb sits on, and then you have the shade, if you will. And some of them will have your dish and your shade all be one piece, like the Chasing Fireflies, it's just all one piece, and your stand. But this one has a removable dish. And so some of them have those set up, like Wildlife and Northern Plaid. They all kind of have that set up where they're kind of the 3-piece warmers, if you will. And so I'm trying to find the page that has the different finishes of the warmers so I can show you. And so in your catalog here, you do have your little guide here that'll show you next to each warmer what the special one is. It's so like if it has a C, it's a crackle glaze, glows when lit, a hand painted, reactive glaze, LED. And so it gives you that little guide there, so you'll have an idea of whether or not it's going to glow or not. And when you're looking through the catalog, it also shows the wattage of all of your warmers, or if it's an element warmer. I really wish they showed the wattage of the element warmers, because most of the element warmers will be either an 8, 10, or 12 watt. I prefer the 10 or 12 watts. The 8 watts don't really tend to work that well for me in a larger space, because I have like 12 warmers in my living room here. And I just don't find the 8 watts tend to work that well. I do have the 1/8 watt. I have the roller skate warmer, but I have the gnome for the holidays element warmer, and that's an 8 one. I had that one in my kitchen, and that one did pretty well there. So they do pretty well in pretty small spaces, but personally I'm partial to the 10 or 12 watts. I do believe these are both 12 watts. This is a 12 watt. And this one's also a 12 watt. If you're considering buying an element warmer and you want to know what the wattage is before you buy it, message me or message your consultant, because they'll probably know, or if they don't know, they can probably find out for you. But usually it just depends on where you're putting your warmers, because all of the warmers have the potential to do really well. It's not like there are any bad warmers, it's just some warmers will perform better in larger spaces and some of them are a little better for small spaces. So those are the different types of warmers in a nutshell, and we do have new warmers that come out to the new catalog every month. So in order for that to happen, we do have to say goodbye to some warmers in the catalog at the end of each season, but we also do have, what are you doing? My baby's going crazy. So they do sometimes have previous warmers available in the clearance section that'll be available for a discount. And we do have a special warmer that's released every month. So we have a special scent and warmer that comes every month. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on the warmer of the month for March. I have it going in my kitchen right now. It's super cute. But there are a couple of things that I really love about it, and there are a couple things that I kind of wish were a little bit different about it, but I'll go into a little bit more detail there. So, what was it? Okay, so we have the warmer that comes every month. So that one is 10% off for the first month that it's for. And then if it doesn't sell out, it'll be available for 6 months, but it'll go back up to full price. And like I said, I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. And so in the catalog, it showcases all of the new warmers, and it showcases some of the other returning warmers. But to get a full list of the warmers that are available, go to the product list in the back of your catalog, because that's gonna show you all of the warmers that are available in the current catalog. So there's the type of warmers. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm gonna cut this video before it cuts me off. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will link my website below. And have a great day. Thank you.